a member of the States for nearly 40 years before retiring in 2009. And I think I am therefore qualified to say that, in my view, the performance of the States today is worse than it has been for a very long time. Of course, not everything is bad, far from it. There are many good members doing their best for the community. But viewed as an institution, the reputation of the States is awful. It threatens to get worse, and that is why I am standing for election as a senator. As a Jerseyman who loves his island, I cannot bear to stand by and watch our dysfunctional parliament sink any lower in public esteem. Why is it dysfunctional? There are several reasons, but one of the principal causes of the chaos is that there are now too many members of the States. Following the introduction of ministerial government, there is not enough for 53 people to do. So some of them make work for themselves and work for others. They ask innumerable questions which highly paid civil servants have to research and to answer for their minister. The number of written questions has quintupled during the last 5 years. Just over 100 written questions were asked in 2005 and nearly 500 in 2010. Parliamentary questions are an important way of holding ministers to account, but there should be reasonable limits. Only 13.5% of States' time in 2010 was spent debating legislation, which ought to be the primary function of a legislature. The rest of the time was spent on questions and policy matters of which the large majority were introduced not by ministers, but by backbenchers. The tail is truly wagging the dog. In almost every organisation, time is valuable and not wasted. Not in the States. Too much time is spent listening to a minority of members making interminable speeches on matters that are often of little importance. For the executive, it must be a hugely frustrating experience. The government of Jersey is not in control, and I'm afraid that it shows. There is not enough time for ministers to attend properly to departmental matters, and mistakes are sometimes made as a consequence. And it is frustrating for other backbench members, too, who do not like the waste of time, but feel excluded from the process of government. What can be done about it? Almost everyone to whom I speak thinks that the key part of the solution lies in reducing the number of members. They cost too much, and there is not enough for them to do. In Barbados, there are 30 members. In the Isle of Man, 24. The Clothier panel recommended that the Assembly should be reduced to 40 or 42, and we should accept that recommendation. How should we get there? My own view is that the constables should stay, because they are a very important link with the parishes. If they stay, that leaves 30 other members to be elected from the other constituencies. Many people like the island-wide mandate, but 30 senators would be impossible. Imagine 70 or 80 candidates on this platform. I think that there should be between 10 and 15 larger constituencies. This would draw politics into the centre, because candidates would have to appeal to a broader mix of people. Thank you.